Hey guys, it's Enwa, and welcome to the third episode of the Batcave Project. Now, it has definitely been a very long time since I've been here, but I've been on holiday and I've had a wonderful time in Denmark, and by no surprise, I'm going back there in a few weeks. So, anyways, we are back in this wonderful blocky world, and as you can see, I've done a few changes which I did before I went on holiday because as you may see, the upload before, I did a one sitting of the Arkham Origins game. Now, this was literally just me live streaming my playthrough until I finished the main story, and then that was pretty much it. There was a lot more to do, but I was very tired that day, and it was 7 hours. So, there we go. If you do want to watch that, either go onto the channel, see the recent upload, or click on the link in the description. So, here we are. So, I had a look around in the Batcave and, I did that during the story as well as the end. And then I also did a little section off stream where I was just kind of seeing what the colors of like different platforms look like, what the, like, just overall, just kind of analyzing everything. And I've taken a few of these things and I've also implemented it into this world as well as make it my own as well. So we're going to do a quick recap and then we're going to go on to the rest of the episode. So, as you can see, there is a new platform. This platform is just purely for storage and also just like a middle ground for like all other platforms. So there's not much to do with this one yet. I mean, if there's any cool ideas that you might have or that are randomly developed over time, then we'll do it. But as of right now, there's nothing really important about this bit here. But as we go up these stairs, this will also be much like what was before, the medical area. So this will have the x-rays, the medical bed, nothing's really changed about this, although I've made it a little bit bigger. And I've also curved the edge around here. Now, there's one thing in Minecraft that always stays the same and everything's just very square. Now, I know this place is a big, like, structure and most likely things are going to be square, but I do want to add some rounded sections just to make it feel a little bit more realistic in its own way and also just kind of blend in with the environment than just sticking out like a sore thumb. So there we go. Now with the staircase, I've decided to keep it on the left side but also integrate it into this other platform here. So we will have a section that comes down with the staircase going down here. Now the reason for this, I kind of wanted to make the staircase not really shown. I mean, you will see it, but obviously, like, I want to have the platforms as the main attraction and what's in them. So this section is just kind of a little bit of the pathway just to go down. It's nothing important, really. Now, this platform has been bigger, and it is a much more interesting shape. I really liked this whole curved idea, so I did take some time to try and make it look curved. I don't know if I did the right thing, but there we go. But this section over here will be the back computer. Now, it's the back computer in Arkham Origins is kind of at a diagonal, and that is definitely going to be a bit difficult for me. So what I've done is I've opened this little bit here as like a curved section, and this blue line is going to symbolize the fact that it's going to be raised up a level. Now, for some reason in Arkham Origins, the back computer is on like another step. You don't really see it as much when you're playing the game, but I just kind of wanted to kind of add that into the game and see what I can do with this. So there we go. Now that is our main bit done. I think I do want to add some sort of like bat symbol kind of integrated or something like that, but we can try and do that another time. So we will go up here. This is where we left last episode. However, I have extended this platform over to make it more long. So this is because I want to add loads of different types of suits, and I found a really nice texture pack, which I haven't tested yet, which can change the armor that you're wearing, like depending on how you name it. Now it is a Justice League based one, which I think should be fine, but I mean, I think there's, oh my god, there's so many zombies. There's Batman, Batwoman, I actually don't remember. I haven't checked for a very long time, but we can see it, kind of come through. And I thought this would also be a kind of cool area to have gadgets as well. So I thought if I make this platform a little bit longer, we can go on from there. So I think this kind of looks a little bit better in terms of length. So what's going on here? Much like last episode, I spoke about how I want to add a Justice League portal, which is the Nether portal. And this hasn't really changed except for I've now lined it all out, and I will have a little bridge here just to kind of connect the area and also add a little bit of more height to this little section here, because it does go a little bit higher up rather than these parts here, which are a little bit lower. So there we go. I think that is pretty much a roundup of what's been done in my spare time. I haven't been on this for a very long time, and it's really nice to be back. So there we go. And another thing I've been doing on and off is mining. I've been doing a lot of mining. I actually don't know how much mining I've done. Not a lot. Yeah, it's not too much, but then again, I had fortune. I think I've got fortune 3 on this pickaxe. Fortune 2. I have fortune 2. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that's something that's got to be fixed. So I have been going in and out of mines and just exploring and just kind of finding more things to put in and whatnot. And the brilliant thing about building this place with blast furnaces is I can just stick the stuff in there and it will smelt instantly over time while I'm here. So we have a shulker box full of iron ingots, and we've got some copper as well. I think I want to add some sort of copper into the thing, but I'm really not sure where I want to go with it yet, but it's still up in the air. And I've still got these items there, and I've got all my other things from the last episode up there too. So what I want to do now is use all this iron and build some more anvils and probably start on this section here. I kind of want to visualize it a little bit more and see where we can go from there. But as well as that, I do want to do the Sea Temple and kill the Guardians. Now I have a shulker box with things that I usually pack when I do this kind of thing, which has a lot of milk, dark oak doors, some golden apples, and some regen. I literally don't have anything else other than those items. So there we go. Because I really want to get some sponge. Because this massive chunk of rock has water inside. And that's not fun. If we go all the way up here and try not to die, there is some water that goes in here, and it is literally just water. This whole thing is just water. So trying to get rid of it to terraform the entire cave is just going to be an absolute nightmare. So the primary objective is to get some sponge to kind of speed up this process, and then we can absolutely chop that out. And it's weird. It's just kind of there. And we've got some iron in there as well, which I haven't been able to get because I don't really want to cause any leaks or anything like that that could jeopardize the entire Batcave. So there we go. That's a little roundup for you all. We are going to go into a quick time lapse, and I'm going to use probably nearly all of my iron ingots and blocks. Let's get cracking. Alrighty, so I have used pretty much all the iron ingots that we have collected, and I've only got 30 now and some iron nuggets. But this is what it's looking like so far. So we have added anvils all the way across now with the dark grey carpets. As we go up the stairs, we've got a few more anvils, and this whole section up here is now filled up and complete. I mean, there are a few little parts that just need a little bit of polishing up, but then again, this whole area is going to be a bit different anyway, so I'm just going to leave it as it is as of right now. Now, as we go down, and you may have seen in the time lapse, this section has also been complete with a few anvils that were left and over. So we have this little platform here that does go up. This is where we're going to have the computer, so I think the chair is probably going to be about here. I might just extend it out a little bit more. I mean, just so we have a little bit more space, because we're going to have the banister that goes around. Whether or not that will still be anvils, I'm not sure. So yeah, I think I might bring it out just maybe a block or two and change that for next episode. But I've also changed the layout. I mean, I haven't really changed the layout, I've just gotten rid of the outlines with the right blocks. So I've just added some terracotta for now, just kind of like a parkour block between the two. So if I want to go up and down, I can, and go down these stairs with some more parkour blocks all the way down to the bottom. So this is what it's looking like. I need so much iron, to the point that I am convinced that I need to make an iron farm. It's just inevitable. I've been putting it off for so long. I think it is time to bite the bullet and having to make one either at the end of this episode or next episode. It is now time to go deep underground, not towards Aquaman, because we are not doing that. We're not going to Atlantis, I'm afraid, but we are going to be killing his cousin. Okay, I have slept now, as well as got some blocks, so let's go on over towards the temple and wherever it may be. I always forget how far it is. Oh, there we go. I don't want to be too in range to get the mining fatigue. I might actually be a bit too close, but we're just going to build a little platform up to the top. I will get rid of this eventually, but as of right now, I just want a place to put my bed and some resources. Get the first Elder Guardian in the very, very top of the place, and I'm going to get some milk, and I'm going to drink it and go down. And there we go. That's one done. Okay, there we go. That's one down. Get the breath, get the breath, get the breath. Get in the door! There we go. That was so close. That one looked so similar to the other bloody guardians. That was absolutely horrific. Now, I'm not entirely sure where the other one is. I see a big fin. Here we go. Bro is in the shipwreck. Isn't that crazy? Oh my days. You can't give me mining fatigue. That's just cheating. There we go. That is the third one. Dead. In the absolute bloody water. Thank goodness we've done that. Well, we have defeated all three Elder Guardians. So, we are going to go around and try and get as much sponge as we can from those like little hot spots. Okay, I have smelted all the sponge in one of the furnaces down in the back cave, and it is time to go in the trophy room and plop the sponge in its spot, which looks pretty cool. I mean, it does look not as cool compared to all the other things that we've got, but I mean, I think it's good enough. And we've still got to get a beacon. I mean, we've got one downstairs, and then some mycelium, which is going to be a bit of a struggle trying to find a mushroom biome. But in regards to progress, I think that's pretty good. And then I'll need to get trident for some more mob heads. So there we go. Now we can hop down here, back into the Batcave, like so, and begin to put some sponges in that big section up there. Okay, so I did not realize how much of a nightmare this is. And 23 sponge is going to take a long time to do it. But I'm slowly and surely getting there. I've decided to just like separate these into sections. As you can see, I'm making a little bit of progress. And I'm going to probably crack on with this throughout my time that I'm on and off on this game. But there we go. I am probably going to leave everything there today. So we have done a lot of progress with the Batcave, and we're going to come back to it in 2 weeks' time. And next episode, or during the transition between the two, I'm probably going to do an iron farm. And I need it. I need an iron farm. Mining is just not the way at the moment. It's just, I found a little bit, and that is nowhere near enough. So there we go. So next episode, most likely going to be an iron farm, and then obviously more cracking on with this. So either I make it and then get iron. Honestly, I'm not sure. I need to do a lot more resource gathering and whatnot. I think I want to do some sort of stuff up here, just kind of build the suits or whatever, and get that texture pack. I think that'd be really cool to put in. But as of right now, everything's kind of up in the air. But I am really, really happy with how much progress has been made, and a lot of saving up has definitely paid off for this video. So there we are, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.